Hello! Welcome to the Reiki Healer and the Church Girl. This is Stephanie here, the Reiki Healer. And how is everybody out there tonight? Or the morning, or the afternoon, or the middle of the night, whenever you're listening? Yeah. Our hope here is to cheer you up, to give you ideas how to take care of yourself, your family, the world around you, but mostly yourself, because when we take care of ourselves, the whole world is easier to deal with. That's what I've found anyway. Well, last week I thought I'd talk about self-care, because last week was my 60th birthday, and so I thought I was just so busy. We had some people over for music on Sunday, and Monday we had people over, and I was just very busy last week, and I thought, instead of stressing, I thought, I'm just going to give myself a self-care week and not stress, and then come and talk to you and remind us all about how important self-care is by being an example instead of pushing myself, right? So, and it was nice to have friends over and have live music for my birthday in our home. It was very lovely. And I made some apple crisp. Oh my gosh. And I made keto apple crisp. What's keto apple crisp? Well, it still has a lot of sugar, I'm sure, but we don't add any sugar. So how I made the apple crisp was I cut up and filled the pan with apples, the glass pan, and then topped it with oatmeal, organic oatmeal, that has in it lots of cinnamon, some salt, coconut oil, mix it all together, and then spread that over the top and bake it until the apples are really baked in. Oh, I've made some apple crisps and they weren't done, and they weren't any fun to eat. No, I really like them cooked down so they're all kind of mushy, and the oatmeal's all like soaked in the apple juices, and oh my gosh, and of course the oil too, the fat, the coconut oil, right? And I have no idea why anyone adds. I never had. Of course, I grew up in North America, right, in Western Washington, and so when my mom made apple crisp, she used a bunch of sugar. So when I made apple crisp for my birthday for the first time with no sugar, because we're all keto now here, even my husband's keto, so it was so fun that the apple crisp with no sugar was like way sweet. Oh my gosh, there was no need for sugar ever. So anyways, and it's still, if I eat too much, I won't sleep that well. So, because it's still, apples have a lot of carbs, right? Even if it's natural, organic. These were local apples I picked from my own neighborhood. It was lovely, and yeah. So self-care is so important, and it's so many things go into self-care. And what I've really worked on is not to worry about stuff. Like whatever's going on in my life, I make up a good story about it because I want to be happy. And I don't want to just be happy on vacation or because I got a big check or something good happened. I want to even be happy like when something breaks or when something doesn't go right or whatever's going on. Because life isn't uh, like that one book that I love, Scott M. Peck, The Road Less Traveled. The very first line is, "Life is hard." And I thought, I love to read, right? So when I read that, I thought, oh, life is hard. Well, that totally changed my paradigm because I thought life was supposed to be a breeze. And then when it was hard, it was like, oh, this isn't how life's supposed to be. So it's like, well, life can be hard sometimes, right? We're growing up. I was a teenage, I was probably 19 or 20 or something when I had those thoughts. And I read that book a long time ago. And so I'm just grateful for books, right? They've saved my life for sure. So just learning to whatever's happening, I accept it and go forward, right? Because then I'm happy. Because that's what I want, is to be happy as much as I can, whatever I'm doing. If I'm filing my taxes, if I'm watching Kamala Harris on the news, if I'm watching Donald Trump on the news, I try to find the good in all of it because I want to be happy. Whenever I talk to my friends about politics, I try to find the good in whatever they're saying. so that I'm calm and I'm happy with the conversation. Because I can't make anybody else happy. I know that. I've tried that over and over again. No. Everybody's responsible for their own happiness. And I was thinking recently, happiness is like, if you want to be able to be happy at all times, then you have to practice, right? It's like exercise. So how do we create happy exercises? And I thought, well, the best way is to just practice gratitude for everything. Whatever's happened in your life. Are you stuck in traffic? Well, be grateful at least you're not in an accident in traffic, right? Or, I don't know, you don't have a flat tire, right? There's always a way to be grateful. Or just be happy that you can drive and you have all your faculties and, you can eat and digest food, right? And whatever's good, or you can see. Like, there's always, if you're breathing, you can just be grateful for that still, because where there's life, there's hope, right? So, in my life, I just do my best to enjoy whatever's going on. And so today we thawed out a big turkey, a 17-pound turkey we're going to cook tomorrow for our Meditation Monday dinner, because this week in America is Thanksgiving. So I thought, well, I think it would be more fun to have it on Meditation Monday instead of wait till Thursday. So we're going to have a big turkey tomorrow and a salad, and I think Robert's going to make cauliflower mashed potatoes, and maybe even put a real potato in there because it's Thanksgiving. And of course you got to have gravy. Gravy's keto, right? Yeah, so self-care is so many things, right? Being nice to yourself, right? Having hope, having a dream, having a goal, having something that makes it worth getting up in the morning, whatever it is, right? My goal is being happy and cheering other people up that I meet, right? I'm having so much fun at the thrift store, running the till and getting people to laugh and interacting with all the customers and asking them what they bought and saying, oh, that looks beautiful, right? It's so much fun. And we all are volunteers, so it's all play, it's not work. And once in a while we get scolded, though. But the day it happened, I wasn't there. Phew, that was good. And the till was just off. But that happens every once in a while, no matter what store you're at. So anyways, yes, it's lovely to be at the thrift store. And to get to be and everybody that works there, most of them are older than me. We have 80-year-olds. We have some ladies that have been there 50 years. Oh, how long's the thrift store been going? Well, the Shemanis Healthcare Auxiliary Thrift Store's been going since 1899. It's 125 years old this year. And I just get the biggest kick out of that I belong to an organization that's 125 years old. Because I'm hoping to live to be 150, Why not? I'm going to have a drink of water here. Water. Humans are the only beings on earth that drink anything besides water. I think we should drink more water like everybody else. We'd probably feel better. That's self-care, right? Drinking more water and less of everything else. Because even fruit juice, if it's processed, like if it's in a jar in the store, that's cooked, right? Or else it would be rotten real fast. And so the cooking of the apple juice makes the apples way sweeter. The apple juice way sweeter and the sugar go into your body faster. So like if you had one of those blood monitors in your arm, you'd have a way faster glucose spike, I bet you, if you drank 8 ounces of apple juice, drank 8 apples of apple juice, and then 8 ounces of an apple, a fresh, right? I bet that'd be a way different glucose spike. And so it's fun to learn all about those different ways, how our body processes sugar for how we can do what? More self-care. Because eating good, like, that's the most biggest gift we can give ourselves. To do that. Oh, and I got a email from Environmental Working Group, and they're 30 years old, and they started in 1993, so I guess they're 31 really. But anyway, they said 30, and I thought that's pretty cool because I went organic in 1994. So we both been working on it the same amount of time. So that was pretty cool. Because I've been wanting to take self-care for a long time because I watched my mom be ill and it wasn't very much fun. So I wanted to be well. And so far, knock on wood, I have been quite well. Oh, excuse me. It's been a very fun and full day. It seems when I do the podcast by myself, I can't settle down to do them until the evening, but I like that time of night. I settle down and everything's quiet and gives me a chance to settle down myself so I can connect with all of you and hope to share my goals. My goals and my tips and whatever I can to help you find a better way through this life. Find a way to love yourself more, to even love your failures so you're not mad. Because for me, the whole point of life is to be able to do it and be happy through it all. Because I want to feel good. Because if I get upset, then I could raise my blood pressure, and if you raise your blood pressure, that's hard on all our veins and on our arteries and on our heart muscles. So if we can stay chilled out, then it's way more fun, and we can stay relaxed more, and our heart stays more relaxed, and that's what I want, to have fun, to enjoy everything, even if the world's going to blow up, to have fun anyways, because I can't do anything about it except what I exude and what how I absorb the world and how I absorb it and then share it. Right? Share my vibe. Yeah, so if I could have emotional intelligence, which I've been working on for a long time, because I wanted to have happy wrinkles when I got old. I don't know why I thought about that, but when I was in AA, and I went to some NA meetings also, but I liked AA better, and I said in one of the meetings, I wanted to have happy wrinkles. And so that was fun, and a few people talked to me afterwards. And I just thought, well, I know it's what I think and what I do that is going to be worn on my skin in wrinkles. Like sometimes if you meet someone, this is an easy one, right? If you meet a man or woman who's drank for years, sometimes their nose is all red, right? That's like a dead giveaway for someone being alcoholic, right? Or if someone has like roll your own cigarettes and smoke so much and their fingers are yellow, right? They don't have to be smoking for you to tell that person smokes a lot of cigarettes, right? Or if we permed our hair all the time, or if we shaved our head all the time, right? Whatever, there's so many ways how we express ourselves. And that's what makes life fun. We're supposed to be different. If we weren't supposed to be different, we'd all have the same fingerprint. And then nobody could get in trouble because we'd all be the same. That'd be wild, huh? We all have the same fingerprint? Oh my goodness. No, we all have different fingerprints because we're supposed to be different. Like my husband said, if everybody was like him, we wouldn't have bridges or skyscrapers because he doesn't want to be up high like that, right? He likes to be creative and sending out good vibes to the world through music and art. That's how he contributes, right? So we all contribute in our own perfect way. And that's what makes life so fun. And the more I can appreciate everybody's different vibration, whatever it is, the more what? I'm happy. Not the other person's happy, but if I can accept whatever behavior or whatever's going on in the world or the other person, then I'm happy. And that's what I'm selfish. I want to be happy all the time. It's a crazy thing, I know. Some people can't even believe it, but it's true. I even call myself the happiness enhancer. So besides the Reiki healer, I'm the happiness enhancer in another incarnation, because that's my goal. And so what really makes me happy? Eating good makes me happy. Buying all my clothes at the thrift store makes me happy. Here in BC, Canada, we don't even have to pay tax to the government at the little hospital thrift stores. And at riding my bike, hanging out with my husband and friends, community, volunteering. I've been volunteering since well, gosh, since I was in AA, I started volunteering as the treasurer. I did that, and then I love to volunteer. It's a good way to make friends. Self-care, right? Friends are my self-care, because then I don't need counselors. I just talk to my friends about myself, and then they just look at me funny, and then I figure out from talking and listen to myself, then I figure out what I need to do for me. And I listen to my body. Like I've been eating Couch and Station Creamery cheese and being fine with it, and then they started making butter. And oh my gosh, it was really, really good. And to know that I had butter from my friend who has a dairy where she loves her cows as much as she loves her children, and it's just a beautiful farm. And so I've been getting, and sometimes when I eat dairy, lots of other dairy, I get terrible rashes and eczema and stuff. And so I have been having all these weird rashes that I've been trying to blame on other things. But I realized, and I even had like a baby milk rash on one of my legs. And I thought, oh, the butter's too much for me. And then I probably eat a little too much of it when I have it too. It's not like I'm just having a teaspoon a day or something. I'm quite enjoying it. So anyway, and I use it as a food source, right, because I'm keto. So now I'm just back to cocoa butter again for my daily extra fat. And the milk rash is already gone on my thigh. And so yeah, it's definitely was related to the butter. So that's all right. I haven't had butter for a long time before that, but it was a fun couple weeks. Oh, and then yesterday or the day before, I got just the littlest marks of eczema on my hand, and which is definitely a milk-related thing. So I was like, okay. And I was just about to run out of the last container anyway, so it's perfect. So I tried something because I like butter, and then because that's self-care, getting to have a treat, and then the other self-care is, no, that's not working for my body, so stopping it. And to really try not to be addicted to anything more than like water and air and protein and fat. If I'm just addicted to those things and have those all the time. And if I was a little more addicted to exercise, that'd be good. I have a friend who she comes swimming even if it's freezing, and then she'll go running all by herself, and it's, oh my goodness. And she's really good, and she's been doing it her whole life, and she's one of my heroes. Oh my goodness. And a couple weeks ago, I went swimming with her out in our lake, and that was fun. In the morning, in the dark almost. So yeah. And whenever I do it again, then I'll tell you about it then. Yeah, 'cause it's fun. It's really good. I believe it's really good to get my body really cold, but even though I believe it's really good, it doesn't feel that fun to do it all the time. So, but anytime I do it is a bonus. So I did it once this month, and hopefully I'll do it again this month. So if I woman up and do it, I'll let you know. So self-care takes all kinds of forms, right? You can care for your mind, like with meditation, and even you're caring for your mind with a good diet, right? Like the more you eat minerals and whole foods and stay away from uppers, sugar, coffee, the more you'll feel calm. And take some magnesium too. Oh my gosh, that's a good thing for me for self-care. Magnesium and collagen. Yeah. A friend of mine, I was telling her about how the collagen was helping me, and she used to have these twitchy legs, and so she took it and all the magnesium and the collagen, and they took all her twitchy legs away. So she sleeps better. So that was fun. So if you have twitchy legs and don't sleep good, try some magnesium. But I'm not a doctor or anything, so check with your doctor. I'm just a happiness enhancer and a Reiki healer. So I'm just lady trying to help people feel better and enjoy their time on Earth. And so thanks so much for being here. I really enjoyed sharing this time with you. If you need any earrings, go to StephanieCerins.ca. If you need any art for drawings, go to SignsOfApril at Redbubble. If you need an affirmation for encouragement or goal setting or whatever you need, let me know. Happiness is Healthy at Gmail or StephanieCerins.ca. We look forward to connecting, and thanks so much. Bye.